What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Satisfactory. We're into episode 5. I reckon this is the most dedicated I've been on any series on my channel so far, but let's get straight into it. I've been away for a while. I am sorry for that. However, it was for two very good reasons. One being simply that I went away for a week with friends and saw family, and two being, I've been grinding this game out a lot, and I have a lot to show you that I've done. But to get started, let's get into upgrading our space elevator. As you can see in our hub here, there's absolutely nothing more to unlock, so it's kind of exciting that we can finally upgrade our space elevator and get into those tier 6, tier 7, or tier 5, tier 6, sorry, tier 5, tier 6 levels, and it's really getting us into late game, which is nerve-wracking for me because I know there's a lot of grinding and a lot better factory setups that you need for later game. So anyway, I've got versatile frameworks in here and automatic wiring, and obviously we've set up a smart wiring thing. I'll show you these two. I've set something up here. Let's load and let's send it. Am I right, fellas? And send. Not bad, good size. Okay, so that is yeeting off into the skies. Perfecto Patronum. We know how this goes. It literally just goes and it keeps going up. Anyway, I don't know what that noise was, but it was something. Okay, so if we come here, we have now unlocked tier 5 and tier 6. How exciting. Oh my god, a what, mate? Are you kidding me? Okay, so we got oil processing. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, so I'm looking at this, I'm just like, well, shit. This is like a truck. Ooh, I don't know. Like, this is all new, if you know what I mean. All new and all scary. An assembler. Okay, a manufacturer. That is good because the only thing I have not automated parts-wise is heavy module frames, and I guess that eventually there'll be something that can create 4 things into one. Okay, a filter and a gas mask. Okay, gas mask. I'm guessing that's for all the radiational things. Okay. Conveyor belts Mark IV. Caterium. Oh god, I've probably should have had something like that set up. A fuel generator. Consumes fuel to generate electricity for power grid. How much are we talking here though, brother? Oof. A jetpack. Okay, look. I don't know about you guys, but there's I need to make computers. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And, okay, so I really need to unlock tier 5 stuff first. Electric locomotive. I'm guessing these are the trains. Yep. Freight car. Freight car. Oofed. A lot of stuff to look into. Anyway, let me show you the factory that has changed. It's always a good view from up here. I've upgraded all the miners to miner Mark II, if that makes any sense. So I've got more iron coming in, so I realized that all this stuff here was actually set up perfectly. I did do the maths right. It was just I needed to have more iron coming in, so I must have messed that section up there, or I don't know, it was just the fact that it was impure. Anyway, so these two assemblers here are new. They are both doing stators. Here, let me show you. Oh, very nice. Oops, that was not the right button. X. So these are both creating stators, as you can see here, just with steel pipes and wire. These three here are all doing separate parts, which will obviously one day need to be doing more. So the closest one is doing versatile framework, the middle one is doing motors, and the far one is doing automated wiring. As I don't need to use these items that much as of yet, I am just pumping them out hardcore when it comes to creation. Like, so these are actually the new industrial. I haven't upgraded these, but where we have industrial storage places here, so they just hold double the amount kind of thing, which is, I don't know, they don't seem to be any better than just doing the two. They're the exact same size. So I know in my head I haven't gone ahead and upgraded everything, but if we just come down here quickly, and I'm going to grab a couple of things to upgrade something in our hub. Okay guys, so we can finally, it's been like 5 seconds, upgrade a section of our hub. I did the oil processing adder. I'm sorry, but I just don't care. So that has unlocked us, well, we can probably just check, but an oil extractor, a refinery, which turns fluids into, I don't know. Look, I'm so lost, but look, we're looking here. Okay, here we go. So an oil extractor normal extractor rate of 120 oil per minute, which gives me the vibe there might be another level of oil extraction. I'm also going to guess that if I do V, I can look for crude oil. There you go. Well, I don't really care right now, so I'm just going to be quartz. A refiner refines fluids or solids into more usable parts. Okay. Interesting. Has a pipe and conveyor belt extractor. Okay, so I'm guessing it's fluids into solids or solids into fluids. It's kind of versatile in that range. These things I've even noticed 30 power and 40 power, like compared to constructors, which is 4 and assemblers 15. It's gonna start needing a shitload more power. Okay. Alright guys, I've been working my bloody bum off and I really wanted to show you this for a while. Obviously a while being in between episode 4 and this one 5. So you might be able to actually see it. I have started building a new base and I don't want you guys being like, oh, I love the old base, what the hell? Because I know that none of you even did like the old base, so don't lie to me. But the point being is that I've realized quite quickly that it's not that there's not enough space there, but there's not enough resources for me to mine out and get everything I need. So I've come to the desert. And as much as you may hate that, here we go. You see the castle coming in here. It's not bad, good size. I've named this base the castle for a reason. I can almost get this jump every time because I'm just amazing. Nah, but after you do it 500 times. Anyway, so as you can see, a big bum of a platform here. 2 pillars here. It's a lot better to look at this build from the ground, so I'm going to jump off here. Welcome to the castle, as I like to call it. It will be our next base on this map, and the whole point of it is that at the top there you can look out over to the desert here. If you come and have a look here, this is the 4th story. It's on the top, and you really do feel on top of the world up here. Look how far out you can see. Look at everything you can see from this distance. It's quite beautiful, I reckon. And I think this has been laid out very nicely. Oops, forgot a rod here. But I don't know. You just see a lot from up here, and if you come back this way, if we were to set up factories on this ground, which I don't think we will, but we might set up some like lines and stuff, it will look just really nice to be able to have an overview of, you know, the place. And I just like the little river. Okay, but for this episode and for me, I want to get this base started. So to do that, we're going to venture out, find some coal, and set up a coal generator for power straight away. So let's search for some coal. Looking into the mystical sunset. Oh, that's actually the moon sky, but that's okay. Okay, and we've already come across some coal. Obviously, we're in the desert, so we're going to be looking for water. But this stuff here is apparently normal. 3 normal nodes here, which is not that far away from the castle, as you can see. Okay, so I do believe the coal is just down this cliff here. But there's gas everywhere, and I just need to, I reckon I'm going to have to drive through and just send it. Prob's going to die, but that's okay. I have nothing on me, particularly. But there's monsters around, like these goddamn flies around. It's just like Australia, my goodness. Okay, yeet. Oh, look at that. We've found the coal, and we haven't actually taken any damage. No damage taken. How epic. And this time I come a little more prepared with my big friend, yeah? Okay, I'm going to venture for more coal on foot because I died, and I've actually found a big water plant here as well. So that is good news for when it comes to us needing water. Oh wow, scratch that. My brain just didn't make the observation that this is all water here, which is the edge of the map over there. Yeah, sweet. So if we can just get down here safely, we got heaps of coal and heaps of water, which means we got bloody power ready, baby. Okay, I made it down here with a couple of broken legs, but technically alive. I reckon these ones, yeah, they look impure. They don't look very big, so that one's impure over there, but what is this one here? They're both impure here. Now, down the beach further, as you can see the tractor over there, there is another couple nodes. So, Miner Mark 2's on impure does still get 60 coal per minute, which isn't too bad. It's not the best, don't get me wrong. So this is where we died last time. The coal, more coal is right there. So far we have 120 coal per minute. And here we now have a normal, so that's 240 coal per minute. Add another 120 Miner Mark 2 on there. And then what is this bad boy up here? Oh, shit. Let's go. Sorry, that's awesome news. I've died here before. Epic. So that's pure. Oh, man, that is awesome. So we have 1 pure, 1 normal, and 2 impures. Now, let me do the maths quickly, and I'll tell you how much coal we can have incoming at once. And 5 treacherously long hours later, I have set up an equivalent coal farm to what we had back at our old base, pumping out 1200 megawatts, which is cool, but that was shit. Nah, so it looks nice. I think it looks clean like this. Obviously everything just goes down perfectly like that. If we jump down, I'll probably die, but oh well. As you can see, it gets a little bit more hectic. Everything in my eyes is to a level very organized. If I pre-planned the water outlets a bit more, they could have been a bit more organized, as in like the closer ones should probably go to the further ones, and further ones should go to the closer ones. But anyway, it worked out a different way. Looks clean now. Both 8 generators are having about 240 coal per minute delivered to them, and they only need 120. So the ability to expand, so because each coal generator takes 15 coal per 15 coal per minute. Each coal generator takes 15 coal per minute, and we are outletting right now 480 coal per minute. So if you divide that 480 by 15, that is 32. So I could double this. I have the potential to double this. Anyway, long story short, we have power. And just like that, I'm having the best day of my life. I go out for a couple of hours and come back to see that nothing saved. So where all this coal power was just here, it's gone. Fuck my life. Stop it. Stop it. I started this coal factory out here at 11 a.m. today, and now it is 9:30 p.m. I've been doing this for way too many hours. However, it is done. Mission is accomplished. The factory is set. We are only running out of the pure 1 node out there, this entire 16 setup coal generator. I did the maths and I split everything perfectly, unlike last time. Look, it's probably a good thing. I don't want to admit it, but it was probably a good thing. Everything's perfectly split, so it goes through just as many splitters in every single section, every single generator, so no is getting more than the other or faster than the other. And I've also ran the watering down the other sides, because I realized with just all the other material nodes we have around here is enough to make another 240, which is enough to run another 16 generators. But flap setting that up today. I'm not in the gosh darn mood. Look, well, a couple hours later, and I guess I decided that I did want 32 generators. My god. With an outlet power of now twice as much as what we had before, now 2400 watts. I really don't see anything getting in our way for a while. This is what it looks like from the top. Okay guys, so as you can see here, we're just over by the castle. We've got our power set up all the way out there. This little platform that you can see that I've made here is just going to be doing all of our iron processing. So these two are impure nodes, so I'm not gathering them, but every single other normal slash pure node that I can find around the place, I am gathering resources from. As you can see here, so every single one of these Mark III conveyor belts are intaking 240 per minute. So if it's a normal node, I have to add it with another normal node, or I'm actually finding that I can't find that many normal nodes, so I might just be doing 2 impure nodes and a normal node into one to create the 240 iron per minute. So each single one of these, which I think by the end of it will have about 6 rows of iron, which is insane. So that's 240 times 6. and 240 divided by 30, which is how much a smelter can handle. Yeah, okay, so we're just going to have a crap load of iron, and probably going to need to increase that entire platform by a lot. As you can see, we have 7 rows of 240 iron. Now, let me just do some real quick math. Now, a normal smelter, I don't know what they're called in this game. Yeah, smelter takes, if you look here, takes 30. Well, it doesn't tell you there because that's dumb. Okay, as you can see here, doing iron ingots, the maximum it can take is 30 and output is 30. So, each one of those lines can handle 8 smelters, which is mental, absolutely mental. And then when it comes to constructors, each forger can power 2 separate ones of these. Like, I don't know, we're just going to make a massive system here. And I guess we actually should probably focus majority on where we want these iron resources to go to and what we want to assemble them towards. We have achieved a lot. We've got power at our new castle, and we have got an iron income of a lot. I'll probably set a bit of a system up here because we already had this set up at the old base, so I don't want to just redo a very similar episode to what we've done before, but on a bigger scale. So I won't make you guys sit through all the boring stuff. This has been a terrible episode for me to record because I've had to do the power twice, which is hell. And I don't know, just kept running out of resources and stuff, having to wait. But yeah, hopefully by next episode we have majority of these things besides this one, because we haven't actually looked at crude oil and stuff like that yet. But hopefully we have majority of these things automated, which will be very exciting, and I'm keen to get into more of this deep late game, well, not late game, but later game stuff with you guys, and just keep automating more and more stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and keen to see you in the next. Later, skaters.